I'm Sue Boo, bringing crafting to you. This is Joy to the World Part 1. Okay, so let's get started. So what we need out of the kit is the envelope. So just going to move my things to one side, and we're just going to cut a little bit off either side. So I'm going to use my paper trimmer, so I've taken about that because I believe there's quite a bit of a white bit inside when we open it up, so we'll open it up like that, and yes, we have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slice off to the red bit. So I'm just going to make sure that got that, yeah, to the red bit. I will save this for stamping on, and then I'm going to take it to where the crease mark is and cut that off as well. Of course, I'm going to save that because I will use that on later projects. And I'm just going to take this little bit off here first, and then I'm going to measure. Will it fit on the trimmer? No, it's a little bit bigger. So what I'm going to do is measure it on this trimmer first, and I can see, oh, it's just under, so I'm going to take it to 4 and 4, 5, 6, 7 16. So I'm going to do 4 and 7 16. So I'm just going to take that little bit of white off. Okay, and then just recheck whether that's right. Yes, that's right. So I'm going to turn it the other way and go to 4 and 7 16. Just check that again. Oh, there we go. I'm going to do it. So what I want to end up with is a square. So again, I've got a little bit left, so I will save that for future projects. And all we're going to do is fold it into a triangle right down the middle. Now you can do this with absolutely any size paper, as long as it's a square. So I'm going to fold it over, making sure that I've got it about an equal triangle there, and then fold it across the top there. I'm using a bone folder to take out the creases, and then we're just going to fold this one down like that. Okay, so we have got majority of colour, and we're not seeing the colour on the back there. We're going to see the white. So I'm going to open it up again, and because we know it's in these two areas now, what I'm going to do is get my I forgot to get myself a stamper, and I'm just going to use the wreath. I'm going to put the wreath on there and ink it up. So I'm going to ink it up fully this time, and position it so that it's mainly on there. Okay, so that's given me a nice bit of green there, and I'm going to do the same again. I'm going to ink it up the way around. You can do it this way or you can do it that way. I'm choosing to do it this way, and again this time I'm going to have some going that way, and ink it up so we get going about there. Should have put some paper down to protect my surface, but never mind. So now, when we fold it back up again, have I done the right one? We will have the wreath showing. So let me pop those out of the way. So all we're going to do now is get our glue and just put a little bit, put a little bit on this side. Doesn't take a lot of glue. And put that down. I'm going to crease it better with my bone folder. And then on this side, I'm going to put some glue as well. And then put that going over the other side. Just burnish it down. Just going to put a tiny bit in that corner. There we go. You could use some tear and tape on this. Then going to put some on the back here and glue that over the top and just burnish this down. Now this is a lovely favour gift, so you could use this as a favour gift to a friend or a stocking filler. Actually, what I have been doing is making an advent calendar. So what I've done to achieve that is I've folded some 4x4 and then I've just decorated it, and then I've got the number on the back and I've punched it, and they're going to all hang on a piece of string or ribbon. And what the idea is, it will face you that way, and then when you have it's 6th of December, you will actually turn it to face you and you're left with the pretty decorations. So that's my idea, and you can fit quite a few things in there, but let's decorate this one. So I've got some candy canes. These are out of the Sweetest Times, I think it's called. So I'm just going to cross my 2 candy canes like that. I'm going to mount it up, so I think I'm going to mount it up on here, and then I'll have my little bow. Now I'll tell you definitely where they are from. So the Sweetest Times it's called. So I've taken the candy canes from the Sweetest of Time. You've got dies in there to cut them out, and if you stamp and cut one out and cut the other out, it makes them the right way to be able to cross. And the turnover, I've taken the bow, and all I've done is just fussy cut the bow out. So it's quite simple, just going around it. Doesn't take too long, but it's quite pretty bow. It's a shame they didn't bring the dies out for these. I do like my dies to cut things out, but when they don't, I can go around and fussy cut. It doesn't take long to do. There we go. You just twist your card rather than moving your scissors. But I just thought this is really pretty. I've stamped with Garden Green. I've stamped with Just Jade, but Just Jade and Garden Green go quite nice together, so there is no issues there. And I'm just going to use my sponge dauber, and I'm just going to go round that with the Just Jade, just to make it a bit more. So I've got some sponge ones like these, so I'm just going to just dip it in the edge, and then all I'm going to do is go round the edge, and that makes it quite pretty and effective. So right round the edges. And this one, which one have I cut this out of now? I think this one, I don't know whether it's the, I've forgotten which. I've taken this out because what I did is, if you watch an earlier video, I actually made this box with lots of things in it, and I've mainly done Christmas things in it so that I can just go into it just like now and just pick random things out to decorate with. So that can go on there, and I'm just going to pop it up using some of my foam tape. I forgot to get my dimensionals out, so just going to pop that ready, and then get my glue and just on the back just put some glue where it's going to cross over, and put that roughly in position. I can move that because it's wet glue. There we go. So I can then position those better where I want them, and just get my bow, stick my bow on the top, put on my candy canes there. There we go, and then peel off the back and pop this on the front of my pocket. There we go. Now, to make it look sparkly, you could then go over your bow with your Wink of Stella. So we'll just paint on our Wink of Stella, and that will make my bow sparkle. Go on the ribbon bit there. So a lovely little treat. And what can we get in? Well, I have got some of the little Lindt chocolates, so you could pop perhaps a few of those Lindt chocolates in to give. Also, Lindt do these like little bars, though a couple of those would go in. They also do a chocolate coin, or you could buy those chocolate coins, and I'm wondering whether it'd fit a bear in. I think you'd have to make the bigger size to put the bear in, but if you did a 6x6, I'm sure it'd definitely fit the bear in, or it might even a 5x5 would fit the bear in. So I just thought that could fit the coin and a chocolate in. So they're nice as little favours, little treats, little stocking fillers. And as I say, I have done mine with the coins in and little bars. So I've done coins in and little bars, and use little things to decorate them and put the numbers on the back, and then I've popped the holes in ready to hang up and have them facing that, and then turn them around when you're on that number. So I hope you liked that. It's not an original idea. Lots of people have made these in different sizes, but I think it's really pretty, and you've got the lovely Joy to the World. It's like DSP from the envelope. So that's something else that you can do using your stamp set. I think that looks just really pretty on the top there, just giving it that bit of colour. So that's Joy to World. So thank you very much for watching today. Hope you enjoyed that video, and I'll be back with another 3D project tomorrow. which will be Tuesday. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye.